I'm here today with George Waters of Palm Acres, and we're talking about an upcoming program in the Academy of Lifelong Learning. Thanks for joining me, George.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we decided to be a bit mysterious with this coffee with a neighbor, and we're calling it, What Country Is This? I love that idea. And we're not going to give away the name of the country.
That's correct.
Because
it's going to be hard.
We're going to keep this going. But I think the most important thing I want people to go away with after they've seen this interview is who's George Waters and why is it going to be so wonderful that you're the guy that took the photographs.
Oh.
Because your photographs are amazing, as is your storytelling ability. So we're going to hear about the trip. We're going to see some amazing photographs.
We are, and video.
And video.
And some video.
Okay, wonderful. So we know that you went with a group of Shoal Point residents.
That's true.
And we'll go as far as to say where you flew out of.
We flew out of Miami.
All right.
On the 20th of February.
And was it a long trip or a short flight?
It was, the flight itself was overnight, so it took almost 12 hours. We went on the 20th and returned on the 9th of March.
It's a nice long trip. All right, so what are some of the highlights that you can tell us about?
Well, some of the tremendous highlights was, one of the things on my bucket list was to take some landscape photographs in this area.
Oh.
And the photography from landscape standpoint was tremendously diverse.
Fabulous.
I can say it had mountains, and it had desert, and it had hot, dry, and cold, and wet.
All of that.
All of that.
Did you have to go very far to experience a variety?
No, it was just a day or two, and you were out of one area right into the other area.
That's very exciting.
Right, it was. It was.
And did you try different foods?
The food was tremendous. We had local food when we could get it, and I don't want to say much about the food.
No, right. But it was tremendous.
But it was tremendous. It was very, very tasty.
Any music?
Yes, the area is known for a style of music, and it has been around since the 1910, 1920s.
In our consciousness.
In our consciousness, right.
Amazing. What about national costume or dress? Were the clothing, was the clothing different from place to place?
It was basically Western European with some local added color.
Color?
But they weren't, it wasn't like Arabic or something like that. It was local, pretty much Western European.
Okay, and were the people friendly?
Oh, by far. Excellent,
Right.
excellent. Everybody was very, very friendly, and we had no issues whatsoever in the local community.
Did you use local transportation at all?
We used motor coaches when we needed it, that sort of thing, because it was a pretty good sized tour. And so they were excellent, and the drivers and the tour guides were very congenial.
And what about history, the history of the place, in terms of what creatures lived there in the past, geographic?
Yes. Well, from the creatures, two of the largest dinosaurs ever discovered are from that area.
Really?
Yes.
That's large.
That's large. 115 feet long and 220,000 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Like 16 elephants.
Oh my gosh, from that area.
Yeah, from that area, exactly.
And what about history? Are we aware of historical events, or are they just folded into our consciousness?
No, I think pretty much everyone in the United States would be aware of some of the history of this area. Some as recent as the 1980s, some go back into much earlier, some after World War II. The area was well known for some events after World War II.
Is it tiresome to travel like that?
I thought that the trip itself was just really wonderful, because my travel experiences, I try to get on local time as quickly as I can and get a routine. Go to bed at the same time, get up at the same time. You know, that way you don't, your body adjusts as quickly as it possibly can.
And you do a lot of traveling. You and Patty, you do a lot of traveling for mission work, a lot of traveling for personal
We do.
travel?
We're not as experienced as some travelers at Shell Point who take worldwide trips and things like that. But we do travel a great deal, and it's a fun thing. And while we're able and physically capable, we plan to continue that.
What I think is so wonderful is that with photography and video like you do, and like some of our residents do, we really do get the experience of being in a place, which is just phenomenal when you think about it. I mean, having grown up with the World Book encyclopedias, you know, and,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
and now, oh
Right.
my gosh.
Well, it is a way to vicariously enjoy that trip.
It is.
And if you can come to the Coffee with a Neighbor, we'll try to make as close to the experiences as we possibly did. In fact, I'm currently following a YouTube person who is in that area now and is taking wonderful photos, and he posts them on YouTube.
That's so exciting.
I can't tell you who it is because they know where we were.
That is so exciting. Well, it'd be a shame if you miss this, because not only are you going to have a great time with George Waters, but you are going to answer the question, what country is this? Join us, please. Coffee with a Neighbor, Wednesday, May 22nd. Sign up at any service desk.